Welcome to the Panasonic studio at the Toronto International Film Festival. Well, she's no stranger to TIFF, starring in the closing film, Young Victoria, in 2010. This year, Emily Blunt is at the festival alongside Ewan McGregor with salmon fishing in the Yemen.
Emily, the heart of this film is the relationship between your character Harriet and the character of Fred, played by Ewan. What is the dynamic between the two of you?
Well, it's a funny dynamic because they're kind of like the odd couple. I mean, they're very different in their sensibilities and how they approach life. And he's very uptight and she's more of a free spirit. She's very good at her job. She's quite confident and funny. And I think at the beginning of the film, because she has this ludicrous idea to start salmon fishing in the Yemen, and he's the head of the fishing administration. He's the one who has to put it into action. He thinks she's insane. He thinks this sheikh is insane, and so he thinks it's ridiculous, so he's very against her, very against the idea, and that sort of melts throughout the film, and it's a rather unusual friendship, love story, but nothing's too on the nose. It's just a really unusual love story, I think.
So what was it that really intrigued you to do this film? Was it to work with the international cast or the story itself, because it's based on a novel?
Well, when I signed, I think Ewan was attached, which was a big pull for me because I love him. And but the script, more than anything, was perfect. I felt like it was the most perfect, unusual story and the best thing I'd read in years, and a really human story. And I think that maybe films these days, or cinema in general, is lacking somewhat in sort of real human stories that are unusual, that are like it's kind of a surreal idea, and it's a weird title, and but I just thought it was really beautiful. I just really liked it.
Now that we have year-round water, why not build some gravel spawning grounds, breed the world's first Arabian salmon, and teach the clever fellows to migrate to the Indian Ocean,
wonderful
singing
idea.
"Step we gaily, here we go, heel for heel and toe for toe."
Rough cost?
Cost? 40 million. No, 50 million.
Dollars.
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 Or pounds.
Pounds.
And the director, Lasse Hallström, he's so well known and he's so successful.
Yeah.
How was it working with him?
He's gorgeous. He's such a gorgeous man. He's he's just great with actors, you know, and he'd give you these kind of sometimes quite obscure, off-the-wall directions. But I love that. I mean, I'm all for notes and notes that take you to a different place. He's quite